What's up, people? Mighty LuBu here, and today I want to make a kind of a continuation to the last video I put out. Destroy our foes, sacred ones. It was tilting at the windmills dragon deck, and man, it broke the record for a win streak for me. I have never gotten 14 wins straight ever with any deck. It was really insane. Perhaps, of course, is the meta, since it is always changing, you know. And it was just the right meta for me to play this deck. But you guys can check out on Twitter. I posted a picture there, and I guess I wanted to talk about the deck and who gave me like a hard matchup, and yeah, some of the cards that I played and all that good stuff. As for who beat me, it was the big boss, mid-range Shadow. Man, I lost the mid-range Shadow, but I did run out of gas in that match. Man, I was like, no way. I was just top decking. The other guy was top decking. You know, I was running out of cards. He just had an answer for all my big threats, and I was just unlucky that I didn't get any card draw like in the late game. I just ran out of resource, and yeah, eventually I lost to Hector. But as for also Daria Burn Rune, oof, those matchups were hard. They were pretty close, pretty insane. But yeah, this is the deck. This deck is very expensive. Of course, I wouldn't recommend it for a new player, but there are of course other decks that cost a lot less and they're easier to craft that will give you an insane win streak. Trust me. You can have a deck that only has like 3 legendaries for, like, for example, Shadow, and you can get at least 5 or 10 wins. Who knows, right? It just depends on if it's the right metas for you to play Shadow. So yeah, this is what the deck that I had. Something I would say in all my matches, tilting at the windmills was something that I never really played on turn 7. This is a card that you only play whenever your opponent is not putting any pressure, or maybe if you remove their board and you feel like you're comfortable with the health total that you got, maybe they can't burst you down. You play this and then you just hit them with a combo. You hit them with the Queen of Dread Seas and Israfil. That does 17 damage if they don't have a ward, and you know, that's a lot of damage. And of course there are other options, other combination of cards. Burly Axe Wielder, this guy is suspect. Of course this guy could be replaced, but at the time he was working for me, and yeah, he just performed decent. He was able to remove other people's amulets. Since I did go up against this style of deck, maybe with a different variation. Some people use Uriel, but I don't like that card. It feels exactly like the same as Windmill. And as I said, Windmill was something I never really played on turn 7, almost any game. Maybe 1 out of maybe 2 or something like 10, right? 2 out of 10 games I was able to play this on turn 7, but you just never really play this on turn 7. It's a very rare situation where you actually benefit from it. But yeah, I was always keeping the low cost for what do you call it, aggressive deck. Draconic Fervor in the Dragon Mirror, so good. Or any deck that's really slow, just pull that up baby off and you're good to go. But yeah, that's kind of my 2 cents on this deck, and kind of wanted to talk about how long my win streak was. And yeah, it was amazing. I had a blast. But it ends there. 14 wins, and yep, just check it out on Twitter and all that good stuff. And thanks for watching. Peace. I'm out. Later.